It's been a long time since I vlogged. I'm currently editing something for this channel, so it should be up between right now and the next century, if everything goes well. I don't know if you've heard about it, but YouTube's gonna change really soon, and it's gonna turn into some kind of a Hulu clone. So this means that we, the users, will have to compete with Casablanca, Ghostbusters, movies and TV shows. So this means that unless you're some kind of an icon or a god, like Fred, well, your views are gonna fall drastically, even if you're a partner. Thanks, YouTube. Really, right now I feel so motivated, you can't imagine. Okay, let's change the subject. I want to show you some of the latest DVDs that I bought. So the first ones are these two, and you probably know the series already. I mean, Ricky Gervais, and yes, I pronounce his name in French because his father was a French Canadian, so this means that it's pronounced Gervais. Anyway, I'm a huge fan of British comedies and British humor in general, so The Office is really, I mean, it blows the American version away, easily. It's more realistic, less slapstick, and somehow it managed to critique the society, so. Next on the list is, This Is England, an excellent movie about the skinhead movement. And no, not all the skinheads are racist. In fact, the racist skinheads are called boneheads. If you don't know anything about the skinhead culture, watch this. Next on the list is Miracle at St. Anna. I don't have anything to say about the movie because I've never watched it, but whoops, I got it signed by Spike Lee himself. So he's one of my favorite directors. I'm really happy about it. I'm not a huge sci-fi geek, but I love these two shows, Quantum Leap and Sliders. Sliders just for a few, the first few seasons. That one's about a gang of regular people, I mean, who jumps into other dimensions, and that one's about a guy who gets into different bodies. Like, he can become a farmer, a singer, a boxer, a baseball player. He even becomes a woman in the series. Never watched it. I bought it mainly because it was directed by Joe Dante. He's one of my favorite directors also. He directed The Howling and Gremlins. It's about zombies who wants to vote. If you love thrillers, watch Eden Lake with the excellent and lovely Kelly Riley. It's about a couple who spends the weekend at Eden Lake, and they get bullied by a bunch of chavs. Bullied, tortured, hunted, Eden Lake. Now, if you love true vampire movies, not cheesy crap like Twilight, watch this movie. It's gonna be remade soon by J.J. Abrams, so it really is excellent. Two horror movies, soon to be remade, Wreck and Let the Right One In. That one's not like cheesy crap like Twilight. Alright? It's profound, well written, and that one is scary as hell. Twilight Zone. If you've never seen this show, watch it right now, at this very moment, and at this very second. What are you waiting for? It's the ancestor of Lost. It's such a huge influence on Lost that the writers of Lost even have a Twilight Zone pinball machine. I'm not kidding. And even though it was made in the 60s, it's as much relevant as it was back then. Surely, if I had to choose between a lot of my movies back there and this, I would choose this. One of my favorite TV shows ever, and that's saying a lot. Finally, I've waited like 10 years to get this DVD. The Girl on the Bridge. Original title is La Fille sur le Pont. Funny thing is that I've had a conversation about this movie with Terry Gilliam, the director. He made my favorite movie ever, Brazil. And we both think that visually this film is truly stunning. Vanessa Paradis is incredible, and Daniel Auteuil great as usual. Watch this movie if you've never seen it. It's probably one of the best French movies of the last decade. Like I've said, not a big sci-fi geek, but my father is a Trekkie, not me. I don't hate Star Trek because I watched a couple of episodes with my father, but I generally hate all the Star Trek clones with the big red alert thing like that. So after many recommendations, I began to watch Battlestar Galactica, and it's great. I love the fact that the enemies are looking exactly like the humans. They're robots, but I mean, it's almost like AI in some way. AI mixed with Star Trek. And it can also be seen as a big metaphor for our current war. It was even showed at the United Nations. Last but not least, Larry David and Curb Your Enthusiasm. I love Jewish humor about as much as British humor, actually. And Larry David is a genius, a god among screenwriters. He co-created Seinfeld, and he's also gonna star in the next Woody Allen movie called Whatever Works. If you've never seen it, it's like watching the life of George Costanza on Seinfeld. So yeah, I know it's been a long time, and I'm gonna try to make more videos on this channel and on the Movie Doctor, because I still haven't done my video about The Watchmen, but I love the movie, if you want to know. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to see a great movie that is out right now, because we all know that Fast and Furious won't win the Pulitzer Prize, right? So, watch Adventureland. But don't trust the TV spots. I mean, it's not really a comedy, it's mostly a drama. Kind of feels like Freaks and Geeks. And if you don't know what I mean, YouTube. But yeah, you'll have a good time.